how do you prioritize leads? You have a bunch of leads coming in. How do you go about deciding which ones you should, manage first or deal with first?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I think we all face that. I mean, I liken it to my current role, also versus a role that I had several years ago, where I had numerous lead sources, and it's a good problem to have, right? To have number of lead sources, but also obviously doing your own outreach. You're always going to sales is all about probability. That's it. Probability and furthering the cause and going down that path of, getting closer and closer to the close, and furthering the relationship. So, I think you're prioritizing your lead based on propensity and, propensity to buy. Maybe it's ROI for your business, viability of converting that sale. So I think there's a variety of things that go into it. But as time goes by, you're going to, and hopefully your business has a way of tracking and monetizing the leads that you're getting, because it's great to be able to look at, okay, well, I've got lead source A that has X percentage of a close rate. I've got lead type B that has a lower percentage of a close rate. So, I want to obviously focus on all of my leads, but if I'm going to pounce on a certain type of lead first, it's going to be the one with the highest propensity to buy. And that's why I think we're all students, right? We're all students of the selling game, because ultimately you're studying, what types of leads have a high propensity to buy. In my current role, I have a lot of different types of leads that can come in from various sources, and it's important for me to figure out, okay, how do I want to prioritize these? How do I want to manage them? Who do I want to give them to? And I think if I were to look at my entire sales career as a body of work, I think the key piece from a lead prioritization standpoint has always been to look at, okay, what are the ones that I can very quickly move to the next step of the sales process, and how can I get as many in play as I possibly can? We say it all the time. It's almost it is a cliche in the sales game. We are playing a numbers game. So you want to get as many of these balls in the air as possible, but you also have to make sure that you're effective with it. And you don't want to invest a ton of time and resources, whether personal resources or your company's resources, in leads that have a very, very low propensity to buy. On the flip side, if they have a high propensity to buy, we and or a potential high output of payout. I think that there's a lot of reps that are what we call whale hunters, and then there's a lot of reps that are that will sell anything and everything, no matter how small the deal is. And frankly, I think there's room for both. The best is a happy medium, but you prioritize leads based on the highest propensity to buy, and also the highest propensity of payout, and conceivably a happy medium in both of those. But again, I will tell you, don't discriminate against any potential lead sources. I think it's important to put all of the balls in play, but be very selective about where you're investing your time and your resources, because you've got to figure out what are the deals that are going to get me to goal and beyond.